Hi, can I just take a few moments to talk to you about going where joy leads you? Because we are actually at our best when we feel joyful, when we are doing what we are really good at. So it leads us straight into our zone of excellence. Isn't that wonderful? So if you always make sure to listen into yourself, to become aware of what it is that really makes you joyful, you are sure that what you will do from that space is something that you will do really well. So, can I just suggest that you sit down for just a minute and think about perhaps what really, an activity that really mm, catches your attention. In fact, when you do this activity, you become so engrossed in it that you forget all about time and space and you just do it. This is when you are in your zone of excellence. You are doing something that you enjoy doing, but you are totally unaware of it because you've lost all connection to time and place. So this is a space from where we do our best work, our zone of excellence. So when you always make sure to ask yourself, where is my joy? And then you follow that, well, you can be sure that this is where you do your best work. And you can ask yourself this question, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's in your work life, because when you are joyful in what you're doing, well, that just creates more joy, doesn't it? So if it's in your personal life, think about not being joyful once you have obtained something. You can actually choose joy in this moment right now. So your joy is not dependent on whether your husband does as you want him to do. It's not dependent on you achieving or buying your dream house. It's only dependent on your choice in the moment. You see what I mean? So if you choose joy right now, you can be sure to be doing something that is actually excellent. So when you wake up in the morning, instead of going into the strife and struggle straight away, instead of start enumerating all your chores, obligations, duties, why don't you ask yourself, what would be the activity for me right now where I would feel the most joy? Take your time to really feel into it. If you're not used to listening to yourself, it could take a while to get an answer. Wait till you get an actionable answer. So don't settle for, if I loved myself more, I would be more joyful, because that is too vague to act upon. So don't settle for, if I did some more exercise, I would feel more joyful. Find out exactly what it is you need to do. Not in the future, not in 2 days, not in 2 hours, but right now. And then do it. If you make sure to do the most joyful thing you've got to do right from the start of the day, can you imagine the tone that that sets for the whole day? It will actually open the doors to more joy to come in, because you will be you'll be following that joy and doing the joyful things, which will get your vibrations up and make the whole day much more joyful. So can I just recommend that you start your day with the most joyful thing to you? If you've got a lot of chores and duties, as most adults have got, we're no longer like the child we were when we were 4, when we would wake up and just be thrilled that it was day, and all we would think about would be to get on to the thing we most wanted to do, right? We left that behind somehow, and we started buying into the strife and judgment and duties and all that, instead of just keeping going where that joy takes us. So if you've got a lot of these chores and duties, well, I recommend that you would still do them, okay? But why not make them joyful? Why not try and bring some of that joy that you've just created right from the morning? Why not bring that in to your duties too? So that you won't be doing your duties, your chores, from a space of I have to, that is strife and struggle, but from a space of I get to. I get to whatever it is your duty is. Perhaps it could be to go to work simply. I get to work. Wow, I'm not unemployed. I've actually got a job. I'm so lucky. I'm making money at that job, which allows me all these other wonderful things in my life. So if you haven't got what you feel is your ideal job because you haven't been following your joy, well, can I just recommend that you start bringing the joy into whatever it is that you are doing, so that you will be turning up the volume of joy, which will automatically turn down the volume of strife. And so once you get into that joyful feeling and you keep following it, it will lead you right into the place where you need to be to have more of the joy and to be in your zone of excellence where you do your best work, be it at work or be it in your personal life. I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know if you want any more advice on that, or if I can help you with any of this. You can always join me at katrinahorn-coaching.com/en. Or you can write me a mail. I'd love to connect with you. Please come and visit. Bye for now.